I've literally been doing this like 5 years and I still don't know how to start or end a video. It's... Well, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. And I know you guys are always like, this week's? You mean this year's? Haha. So basically the other day I went to Sydney. So basically Coca Cola rang me up and they were like, yo, wanna come over to Sydney? I was like, sure dudes, why not? And they were like, yeah man, come over. And I was like, cowabunga. Yeah, the conversation kind of went like that, but I may have changed some lines. Anyway, so I headed over to Sydney. Also on my flight over there, a lady was like asleep on me. I don't know about you, but am I the only one that like feels like I care about other people's personal space on a plane? This lady literally was like right in my face, and then she kept like turning around and then like yelling at the person behind her, but it was like going into my ear, and I was like, you know when something's bugging you so much and you can feel like you're really tense and you're about to explode? It was this close to exploding. But I thought I better not. And like she'd cross her legs, but her leg would like ping into mine. Like her foot would touch me, but she wouldn't move. So basically I was filming something with Coca Cola while I was over there, and decided to just kind of vlog the day, because I feel like you guys are always like, what do you do? And I'm like, so I was like, I'll film this and I'll show you guys kind of what I do when you don't see this. Because I do have a life as soon as this camera turns off, kinda. They hired out a mansion, so our set was like this mansion, and I was like, okay. So we get to the house and there's like these cute little blankets and there's a flamingo in the pool, and then like you look at the mansion, you're like, oh yeah, mansion. Which like it's like, yeah, mansion, it's sick. But if you look down a little bit, you just see the man who owns the house sort of like hiding behind his newspaper, and every now and then he'd sort of lower it and kind of check out what's going on. Yeah, so then we got chucked into hair and makeup. So we're just getting makeup done, and I don't really like being touched, so I'm a bit of a weirdo, but we're getting through it, you know? Yeah, I don't like little touches. It like makes me, especially on my face, it makes me like, I'm always like to the makeup lady, sorry if I'm a bit weird, touching, I'll get used to it throughout the day, but right now I'm like, eh. Makeup normally takes a while, so by the time like they're finishing, I'm more relaxed. And she was like, hey, look at you, you're doing way better than you were. And I was like, look at my hands, and we looked at my hands, and I was literally just like gripping onto my hands as tight as I could, but I didn't notice, it was weird. Anyway, so that's my story about touching me. Please don't touch me, I don't like it. So the dress I was wearing was like, goes like all the way across my shoulders, so you can see my shoulders, which was dumb of me because the sun is so hot over there. So because I'm so pale I get burnt, so now I'm being being lathered in sunblock. Anyway, basically I was in the sun for like 10 minutes and I got sunburnt. I'm really pale here, tanned-ish here, and tanned here. I just have this white, like, yeah, that's embarrassing. So like in between like takes and stuff, there was a girl who would run over and like cover me in a towel, and then as soon as they were like, right, we're ready, she'd run away again with the towel. It was kind of embarrassing because everyone else there like were in like bikinis and stuff like that, and we're in the sun for like 2 hours, and then there's me like every 10 minutes they were like, Jamie, jump in the shade, you're getting red. Okay. And then there was this really hot guy who anyway, he was handing me like a Coke bottle. I'm not really a smiley person, and the director was like, Jamie, can you just look a little bit more excited? You just look a bit like grumpy. And I was like, it's because I'm turning into a tomato, but okay. And then he said to the hot guy, he was like, say something to make her laugh. Anyway, so he like picked up the Coke can and like handed it to me, and he was like, there you go, beautiful. And like took me by surprise, and I laughed, and the director was like, well done, Jamie, smile. And I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. The fit boy called me beautiful. So there was a pool, and most of the time I sat sort of at the top. So they're filming a scene at the moment, but I think I'm supposed to be in it, but no one's told me off, so I'm just sitting by the pool. See? My pale white legs. I'm cute, I know. Thanks. Then these two boys just started swimming towards me, and then they started fighting over me, and I was like, boys, 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 calm down, there's enough to go around. No, I didn't. I don't know why they were fighting, but I pretended it was over me, so let me have it. And then, oh, there was this guy Alan there. So I've met Alan once before.
Can we just get a raise of hands who wants to see me shirtless? Can you Settle down, everyone.
He's so funny. Like, he's one of the funniest people I've ever met. Every time I saw him, he was doing something funny or just something like random.
Oh my god.
Who wants a photo? Who wants one?
And then there was this one point where he was just standing being still, so I was like, I'm gonna film him because I feel like there's something coming. So I was filming him, and he was just standing there, and I was like, well, it's gonna come. He's gonna do something, and then, yeah, and then he didn't do anything. He was just standing there, and even that was funny. It was quite good. Also, so this is gonna seem really, like, braided and addy and whatever, but, like, I actually thought this was pretty cool. So on set, obviously, they had the new Coke cans out that the people aren't allowed to see yet, but I stole one of the logos, so they had, like, the paper strips that they wound around the bottles there, and I took one. Stealing is wrong, kids, don't steal, but like, steal it if it's cool, you know? So I took it. Anyway, I thought this was super sick. So basically Coke are coming out with like these prizes where you can win like a helicopter ride and trips and all this like super cool stuff when you like obviously buy a Coke bottle and follow the instructions and all that. But I thought this was really, really cool. So basically, you buy a Coke bottle, right? And then it has a little tab at the back and you rip it off carefully. Dun dun dun. Dun. Basically you wear this band like all summer and then you go to like certain places, you can get like 20% off or prizes and just all these cool things just by wearing this band. I don't know, I just thought that was super cool. I'm not like just saying that because I'm like, hey guys, go buy Coke because it's super cool and they're paying me to like do this, but like this is cool. Like this is actually cool. I wish I had thought of this. Yeah, it was just a super cool day, so that's what I did. I miss being in front of the camera with like being given directions and things like that. It's really fun. I have a couple lines in the thing that's coming out, so that's super cool. It was just fun. It was cool. Anyway, so I'm gonna go because it's boiling hot, but literally I cannot believe I don't know how to end a video. It's unbelievable. I just like to clap and get it over and done with, so we'll just do that.
Turns out the wrong side of the bed is the right side. Get out of bed on the left and I smile wide, cause I know I'm gonna make this big. It's the best of both worlds, I can change my wig. Get it? Time to show what we each do. Call stupid but we smile when we need to. Screw logic, let's get crazy. We is the new normal like the world is Jamie's. You can't blame me cause I can't be lame. I'm just trying to have fun, keeping it on replay. Be an idiot, rap and act ruthless, screaming like gangsta rap made me do it. So the table's breaking in, almost taking like it's another